What's up, family? Welcome back to the space where healing meets honesty. But we don't run from hard questions. We sit with them long enough to understand what they are really asking. Today's question is simple, but heavy. Should I text my ex, an ex friend, an ex partner, someone who actually once felt like home? Let's talk about it. At some point, almost everyone feels the urge. You see something that reminds you of them, a song, a memory, a joke only they would understand. Maybe it's a late night text and you H word. Maybe you're healing. Maybe you're lonely. And suddenly your thumb hovers over their name. But here's the deeper truth. Most of the time, we're not missing the person. We're missing the feeling we had when life felt familiar. See, before you send that text, ask yourself something honestly. What am I really reaching out for? Is it closure? Is it comfort? Is it validation? Or relief from temporary emotions? Because texting an ex is rarely about communication. It's about emotional regulation. See, sometimes we text because silence feels louder than rejection. But growth asks a different question. Does reconnecting move me forward or pull me back into a version of myself that I already outgrown? Before you press send, take a step back and ask yourself this. Has anything actually changed? Not just time has passed, but growth, healing. If the same patterns exist, the same conversation will replay. Healing isn't proven by missing someone less. It's proven by choosing different when you finally can. Are you seeking connection or relief? Connection is calm. Relief is urgent. If it feels impulsive, emotional, or anxious, you might be trying to soothe discomfort, not rebuild something healthy. See, temporary feelings should not make permanent decisions. Can you accept any outcome? No reply, a short reply, a warm reply that changes nothing? If your peace depends on their response, you're giving away emotional authority you work hard to reclaim. And then you ask, when do you know it's okay to reach out? Sometimes reaching out is healthy. If you genuinely have healed, if accountability exists on both sides, if your intentions is clean, not to reopen wounds, but to acknowledge growth, a message sent from peace feels different than a one sent from longings. It doesn't beg, it doesn't chase, it simply expresses. And here's the key. You should be okay whether the conversation continues or end right there. See, sometimes the urge to text is actually grief asking to be felt. Not every relationship is meant to be rekindled. Some are meant to be remembered, appreciated, and released. See, closure isn't always about conversation. Sometimes closure is the moment you realize I survived abuse and I've become stronger because of it. And suddenly the message you wanted to send becomes a message you give yourself and said, I'm okay now. So before you text, try this. Write the message in your notes, not in their chat. Wait 24 hours. If you still feel peace about sending it tomorrow, reconsider then. Most emotional impulses fade away with clarity arrives. Healing often looks like restraint, not reactions. So, should you text your ex? Maybe, but only if it comes from a wholeness, not loneliness, from clarity, not curiosity, and from growth, not nostalgia. Because sometimes the most powerful message you can send is the one you never sent at all. Thank you for sitting in this conversation with me today. Until next time, protect your peace, trust your growth, and remember, not every door needs to be reopened just because you still know the way back. And I'll talk to you soon.